Yeah, you're watching the English news program on Lào Cai television station. In today's program, we will check out the following highlights. Lào Cai industrial progress in the first half of the year. Digital transformation in Lao commutes. Life story when two become one. Following are the detailed contents. Please join us in watching the program. On the afternoon of July the 1st, the Lào Cai Provincial People's Committee held a conference to announce the Provincial People's Council's resolution on the establishment of specialized agencies under the Provincial People's Committee and decisions regarding personnel matter.
At a recent conference, the Lào Cai Provincial People's Committee announced the establishment of 14 specialized agencies. This decision, based on a resolution from the Provincial People's Council, merges units former Yen Bai and Lào Cai provinces. The newly formed agencies include departments of finance, construction, agriculture and environment, science and technology, home affairs, industry and trade, education and training, justice, culture, sports and tourism, health, inspectorate, ethnic and religious affairs, and foreign affairs. The conference also revealed the Provincial People's Committee chairman's appointments for key personnel. These include 1 chief of the Provincial People's Committee office, 12 directors, 1 acting deputy director, 98 deputy heads for the 14 specialized agencies, and 9 leaders for the provincial industrial and economic zone management boards. During the conference, Mr. Tran Huy Tuan, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, urged appointees to uphold their pioneering and exemplary roles, maintain responsibility, foster unity, and promptly begin their work. Representing the newly appointed officials, Mr. Tran Min Sang, Director of the Department of Agriculture and Environment, expressed gratitude to the provincial leaders for their trust and significant appointments.
According to the Department of Industrial and Trade, in the first 6 months of 2025, the growth rate of the industrial sector is estimated to have increased by 8.53% compared to the same period. The value of industrial production is estimated to have reached over 33 trillion VN.
This achievement stems from several contributing factors. The province has significantly developed its processing and manufacturing industries, leveraging new and advanced technologies for high added value, aligning with its potential and strengths. Key industrial sectors and competitive products are being promoted in conjunction with processing industries, trade, and rural services. Additionally, the province is supporting investors to accelerate the progress of industrial park and cluster infrastructure development, as well as industrial production projects, hydropower, ensuring their early operation.
In the first 6 months of 2025, the output of aquaculture and fishing in the Thác Ba Lake area recorded positive signals. According to the preliminary statistics, the total aquatic products output reached over 5,400 tons.
Currently, the entire lake region boasts over 2,160 fish cages, primarily in Thác, Yen Bin, and Cam Nhan communes. Key farmed species include hemibagris, grass carp, and monosex tilapia. Many farms have adopted Vietgap-compliant practices, enhancing product quality and meeting market demands. Additionally, natural fisheries are strictly controlled to prevent overfishing and ensure long-term resource protection. Local authorities are continuing to support residents with loans, technical assistance, and product sales connections. In the first 6 months of the year, the lake's total aquatic product output reached over 5,400 tons, with aquaculture contributing approximately 5,000 tons and natural fishing nearly 400 tons.
Ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation is not only the inevitable trend in modernizing public administration, but also a key solution to enhance state management effectiveness and improve the quality of services for the people. Vo Lao Commune's Lào Cai province is gradually affirming its pioneering role in the endeavor.
Residents of Vo Lao Commune are increasingly embracing and actively using online public administrative services, making many procedures easily accessible from home.
Mr. Nguyen Van Lich, a local resident, shared his positive experience, stating he has used online services for various tasks like taxes, vehicle registration, construction permits, and business licenses, finding the online tax payment particularly convenient.
At the Vo Lao Commune Public Administration Service Center, digitalizing records and processing administrative procedures through the National Public Service Portal has become routine.
Mr. Hoang Van Tuan, Deputy Director of the Center, highlighted that applying digital transformation technology, especially e-procedures and document digitization, has enabled officials to perform tasks quickly and provide documents and procedures to the public in the shortest possible time.
Vo Lao Commune has identified digital transformation as a key administrative reform task, proactively reviewing its technology infrastructure to ensure stable system operation, especially during the current administrative unit merger.
Mr. Nguyen Can Tuan, Chairman of the Vo Lao Commune People's Committee, emphasized that for successful implementation, all cadres, civil servants, and leaders from the party committee and local government must first understand and practice well. All work must be directed towards digital transformation.
Digital transformation in Vo Lao is laying the groundwork for building a digital government and a digital society, a citizen-centric service model. With thorough preparation, dedicated officials, and public consensus, Vo Lao is steadily advancing towards comprehensive digital transformation for a modern, transparent, and effective administration.
The merger of Lào Cai and Yên Bái provinces had been judged onto administrative boundaries. It had also brought numerous benefits to the lives of the local people in what were previously border communes between the two provinces, where residents have long-standing ties. It's now even more convenient for them to study, do business, and travel.
Ms. Nulok, formerly from Lang Thip Commune, Yen Bai Province, is delighted by the official merger of Yen Bai and Lào Cai provinces. Having moved to Bao Ha Commune, Lào Cai Province, in 2005 after marriage, she notes that administrative procedures are no longer a barrier, greatly benefiting students' education and travel in the area.
I'm very excited about this policy from the party and the state, just like many other locals here, especially for students from Lang Thip who used to study in Bao Ha. They previously had to register for temporary absence and residency, but after the merger, they no longer need to go through that procedure.
Mr. Din Tien Dung, a lifelong resident, has witnessed many changes but sees this merger as a particularly significant event for those living in the border area. He states that the relationship between the people of Bao Ha and Lang Thip was already strong, and the merger makes their bond even closer and more natural.
The relationship between Bao Ha and Lang Thip has always been active, with people regularly visiting each other's markets for trade, and this poses no issues. Locals here fully trust the merger of Lào Cai and Yen Bai provinces and are excited about the party's leadership.
Beyond geographical proximity, the adjacent hamlets of Tien Phong, formerly Yen Bai, and Bun 3, Lào Cai, have a long-standing sister village relationship, regularly supporting each other in economic development and maintaining security. The provincial merger is expected to further streamline and enhance this cooperation.
Mr. Pham Minh Huy, party cell secretary and head of Bun 3 Hamlet, shares the community's excitement, noting that being in the same province will bring many advantages for socioeconomic development and simplify administrative procedures.
While the old provincial boundary marker between Lao Cai and Yen Bai remains, its meaning has transformed. It is no longer a dividing line, but a point of convergence for areas now united under one administration.
Ladies and gentlemen, our program today is ending. Thank you for your attention.